Hello, my lovelies. Let's do some shadow work. Let's see what lessons we need to learn or some things we need to pay attention to. Interesting. Okay. So we may have made up our mind about something or someone. There is a clear choice if you are actually willing to listen to your intuition. I also feel like you may have kicked this idea around for a while, and so it could be like a decision that you've needed to make for a while, but maybe you didn't have all the facts, and I feel like now you do. I also feel like you're at some potential fork in the road or a crossroads, and so you need to see things clearly in order to make that choice. I feel like once you have all of the facts and figures in front of you, it's going to be a pretty clear choice of what it is you want to do going forward. I also think that you may need to do some shadow work. So the Hermit is Virgo energy, but it's really about introspection. And I feel like if you've been holding off on doing shadow work, that you're really only kind of holding up your blessings, because shadow work is really meant to let go of all the things that are holding you back from where you're truly meant to be in life. So it's worth doing. And the Seven of Swords. So I feel like someone's getting found out for some sort of deception. There could also be some sort of legal action taken. Could be somebody maybe getting arrested even, is what I'm picking up energetically. So if someone's tried to deceive you, I feel like you all of a sudden get either an epiphany about this situation, this person, or it's like through your intuition you start to see the writing on the wall and realize this isn't where I want to be, so go in a different direction. That's what the fork in the road is. I also feel like you've been really stuck and stagnant, so things haven't been going forward for you. I honestly feel like you've been taking giant leaps backwards lately. I also feel like that's going to change for you. Let's get one more shadow card and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so you may have lots of options when it comes to love and romance, but I don't think that any of them really appeal to you at the moment. So I feel like you could also have maybe not had the greatest luck when it comes to love and romance before, and so maybe you're a little hesitant to go forward in a new direction or with somebody new. So choose wisely. The Seven of Cups is really a card about that you need to listen to your intuition. Everything that glitters isn't gold, that you might be being deceived by someone, being catfished by someone. So be careful with that. It's going to take some strength, I feel like, for you to come to this conclusion and to make this decision of what you want to do. Again, Two of Swords. So I feel like this is really your time to decide what it is you want going forward. It is going to take you some contemplation. It's going to take a little bit of time to come to this conclusion, but I feel like once you decide what it is that you want and you take action on that, the rest will start to fall into place. You may also have somebody new coming in offering you their cup. However, I don't know that this person's mature enough to actually invest in you. I feel like they could have also maybe been a little immature. Maybe they're playing some mind games, things like that. But I do think that they have some emotions there. It's just there's not a lot of substance yet. They could also be younger than you, and that might be part of the issue. We need to find balance, though. So this forward movement's going to be important for really figuring out what it is you want and then letting go of what you don't want in order to restore the balance. I feel like that's going to be crucial. Could also be juggling a lot of things, and part of that is this illusion. So once you see for what it is, for the truth for what it is, that you're going to be able to hopefully make up your mind on what you want to do. I think for some of you, you're going to walk away. I think for others of you, you might try and salvage things. You're going to have to do what works best for you. But don't be under this illusion or this spell. You need to see the truth for what it is, and I feel like it is going to be revealed to you one way or the other. I also feel like financially you have more money coming, so you might be stressing about things or operating in a lack mentality when you really don't need to. And the Nine of Cups, you are about to get some emotional fulfillment. Let's see if there's anything else that's hidden from us this week. What else do we need to know? Okay. All right. So King of Coins. All right. You need to watch out for any sort of corruption in business. I feel like this could also be scams or people who are trying to maybe, this time of year around tax time, how you get all those robocalls or junk emails and things like that, fake followers on social media. Yes, I see you. I know a lot of you are fake accounts following me all of a sudden. So be careful of scams, corruption, greed, and things that are not on the up and up. Again, I feel like there's some sort of decision that you need to weigh, and it involves your future. So maybe there's been a lot of delays around things going forward. I feel like the delay is for a reason. Knight of Cups. Yep. You have lots of options when it comes to love, but I don't think any of them really appeal to you at the moment. So again, choose wisely, and if you'd rather not be with any of them, then tell them that. It's not that hard. All right, 5 of coins. Things are improving with the financial aspects of things. I feel like it's just slow going, so that might be really frustrating right now. Could also be recovering from injury, illness, or surgery. And I also think that this might be something that's been a long time coming. I feel like you're about to open up infinite streams of income as well from something that's going on. So no more waiting around. You're going to have to decide what you want, and you're going to have to take action when the time presents itself. I also feel like this is really self-imposed with the Hangman. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, but I feel like you're all of a sudden getting this opportunity to really go forward, where you've been really dealing with like a string of bad luck, a lot of things being really delayed, maybe finances weren't available, things not going well in your love life, like a lot of stuff going on. And so you have the opportunity to change that. Page of Wands. So you need to have that carefree sense of adventure again. You need to have more fun in life. I also feel like, again, some immaturity, someone who's kind of a little bit reckless, maybe even a little bit arrogant. And I feel like that's just not appealing to you anymore. All right, so we're looking for our 10 of Cups, and we have to face our fears in the mirror in order to get to that spot. But I think that if we're willing to go within and to face our fears, we're going to see, okay, what doesn't work in this situation? What can I let go of? Where do I need to take action? But you have to sit with those emotions and really think about it in a logical way. And then the wait is almost over and your ships are starting to come in. There will be some communication. I feel like someone's going to come forward with some sort of romantic offer is more what I feel than anything. Be careful of scamming somebody who's trying to scam you in any sort of financial aspect, online, things like that, in business, emails that you don't recognize. Don't get involved with any of those things, because I feel like there's definitely the possibility for that. And I feel like someone's trying to communicate, but I feel like there's a lot of deceit in this communication. And Page of Swords, because they're very curious what's going on behind the other side of this wall. I really think that this person might be spying on you through things like social media, friends or family groups. They're curious about you, and I feel like it's because you've closed that door. Maybe you've thrown away the key, maybe you need to do that. But I feel like this person is really like, what is going on? Like, it's driving them absolutely crazy to not know. 3 of Wands again, lots of delays. I feel like the wait is something that had to happen in order for these things to change. You're going to need teamwork to make the dream work in this part of the journey. So everybody has to be on the same page. You really need to collaborate with Source and your intuition in order to go forward. Again, I feel like somebody might want union as well with that, and they are trying to manifest this connection. I feel like you're trying to manifest a fresh start, and I feel like this person's trying to manifest you back. So be careful. I feel like there's still a lot of deception here. You can create whatever it is that you want, but you got to use things like positive thinking and really, believing that you can have this before you're going to see it in your 3D reality. And there's some big changes coming. I feel like it's about to rock this person's world when you finally slam that door shut and say, no, you're not interested anymore. I feel like they're going to continue for a while still, that they aren't going to take no for an answer. But if you're adamant that this is not the path that you want, then stick to that and don't settle, don't go backwards. I feel like in order to get the blessings that are trying to come in, you have to let go of what isn't working. And if this isn't what's working in your life, then let it go. If it's meant to be in your life, it will be. The Tower is destructive in nature. It happens sudden. Sometimes it's a shocking outcome, but at the same time, you rebuild out of the rubble. So it's necessary for the destruction in order to rebuild. And Queen of Swords, it may be time for some tough love. Maybe that's for yourself. Maybe that's towards another person. She's been through enough battles to know what she wants and what she doesn't, and she doesn't settle. She's very much capable of cutting things or people off that don't serve her, and she sees it coming from a mile away. She's very, very intuitive. So 7 of Swords again, watch out for the deceptive people around you. I feel like a lot of them are spying, trying to figure things out, but I think they will be getting caught, and the illusion will soon be pulled away. They can't wear that false mask much longer. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.